And we're back. Now, just want to give you a quick look at our gil. 190,000. We need 300 plus. We're still a long ways away from where we want to be. Alright, so it's time to just look around and look for a specific encounter. And we've already found it! Say hello to the Zone Eater. Managed to get a side attack. Now you could kill the Zone Eater. That's not why we're here. So you're just gonna wait. It's gonna use the ability Inhale. When it does that, it's gonna eat someone. Pleasant. Now you just have to wait, let it gravity a few times. Inhale. Gravity. Inhale. Nom nom nom. But instead of losing the fight, we end up underground. Yeah. Apparently the Zone Eater was connected to something underground. Pleasant music. I like this. Hold on. Let me go back to abilities Bushido. No, you're still on that. Alright. Well, time to move on. You could leave by going to that ray of light. You don't want to. In here is an absolute metric ton of items. And just about everything in here is going to be trying to inflict zombie status. Hence all the ribbons. So you're going to want to fight back, and you're going to want to fight hard, and you're going to want to look very carefully for all the wonderful goodies. Yawn! I yawn at you. Bye-bye. A single magic AP. Not the best AP in this place. I think you can go back to the Phoenix Cave. So if you were desperate for farming AP, that's probably where you want to go. Do 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 do. Again with the zombie touches. I don't want any kind of touching from you, sir. We are going to get a lot of holy waters in here, so if you didn't already have a ton. Yep. Those gentlemen in green like to knock you off a bridge. Ow. But getting knocked off on purpose is good, because that'll get you this high ether and this red jacket. Excuse me if I sound like I'm talking away from the mic. I'm making sure to check my notes so that I mark off each of these, because there's a lot of treasure in here. The red jacket, however... don't remember what that is. Crud, everything wasn't organized correctly. Red jacket. Negates fire damage. Oh, I don't have the Minerva Bustier on her for that reason. But who wields the red jacket? Oh, okay. I guess that goes on our friend Edgar. Good. Between that and a Thunder Shield, he's now covered on 2 elements. Oh, why don't you have a Royal Crown on? Put the Royal Crown on. Optimize is not always the most efficient. Twist Headband's the only thing that gives extra stats, but it's too low. But Garb would lower his speed. I rather like him with amazing speed. Power Sash is good, but the defenses are too low. Alright, so we got that. Do I want to give you anything special? I don't have anything special. I should have did this before, sorry. Repels magic attacks. Or I could equip you with something else. Nah. Oh, she already halves the damage of multiple elements. Never mind. I don't need her to absorb 1 too. That's a bit overkill. Alright, so hit that button, you'll be able to come across here. Something you wouldn't have been able to do before. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to press A to jump in the direction you're pointing. Genji armor! Very good armor to have. Let's see, I think you can equip that. Genji armor does everything but speed, so yeah, much better than the black garb. Checking that off of 2. There's, like, a couple more important items in here, so... Magical brush, that is obviously for Realm. You want this green fellow to pass you. Goodbye, conductor. Alright, so you want to be careful here because the other guy can sneak up on you. Fake mustache. Mustache. Fake Mustache is a relic, changes the sketch command to control. That's right! That's how you do blue magic. You don't use sketch, use control. Yeah, when you use the sketch command becoming control means that instead of just repeating what the monster does, you specifically control their turn and can make them target anybody. And that's what you do. You have something target Strago, and then you go ahead and cast this blue magic spell you want. That's what I was missing. Completely forgot that existed. Or at least I forgot what the Fake Mustache did. Well, actually, no. I don't think it was called the Fake Mustache in the original translation. I think it was called something else, and that's why I wasn't aware of what it did. At least I think so. I could be wrong. It's been many years. Flurry! Stop life-shavering. It's rude. Hey! Cyan learned the basic elements. Not what he's on Bismarck for. That's you and you checked. Okay, this save point is very important, and I still don't have a tent because I'm an idiot. Okay, hold on. Making a huge-ass note to go back to shops. Alright, so in the next area you want to be very quick because smashy smashy, that. You want to know exactly where you need to stand, otherwise you're going to be in pain. Yep. Zephyr Cloak. So we have 2 of those now, which is fantastic. Alright, the next chest is the big one. A Hero's Ring. So a second Hero's Ring. Remember, those increase your magic and your physical attacks. I hope I got that pixel right. Give me a sec. I didn't see where the next safety is. Oh, it doesn't show you. Just barely shows you that you're supposed to be, like, here. Pinwheel, I believe. Oh, that wasn't safe at all. Yeah, it killed you. Whoops. That's why you want to save. Alright. Quickly. And being right in front of here is safe. Smashy. Get the Hero's Ring. Alright, I'm using my finger to tell me exactly where I want to stand. There we go. Safe? Ooh, barely. Alright, so after you get that chest, you're going to want to ditch Pinwheel and safe. Pinwheel, is that a weapon for you, Locke? No, it might just be something you throw. Yeah. Let's go ahead and double check. Pinwheel, used with throw command. Yep. So it's something for Shadow to throw. That gives me that and that. Gives me that. Alright, there is one more thing to get. And we use these chests as springs now, because why not? This place is so wacky, I love it. We're gonna be going this way first. No, we can't. I believe what we want to do is you want to go down here and press A, which gives that to happen. It only makes sense to bring Locke here, doesn't it? This is just one big treasure trove. It's great. Thunder Shield. So now we have an extra Thunder Shield should we need it. Having extra elemental shields is never going to go amiss, because then multiple characters can protect against certain elements. And here is somebody dressed in a strange garb in the middle of this place. What an interesting fellow. Let's see if we can talk to him. Ah, don't sneeze. No! No! Okay, I guess we're not doing this fight. A man shrouded in strange clothing. Or perhaps a woman? Perhaps not even human at all. Say hello to Gogo, the Mimic. I am Gogo, master of mimicry. It has been a long time since anyone visited me here. I have been idle for too many years. Perhaps I ought to mimic you. Tell me, what are you doing here? I see. So you seek to save the world. And I guess that means that I shall save the world as well. Lead on. I will copy your every move. Alright, and with that, it is a good time to cast the magic to get us out of here. You do have it, right? You do not. Someone has it, I'm sure. Teleport! There we go. You could use the teleport stone as well. But with getting Master Go-Go, we've actually gotten all the characters that we can. That's right, folks. We've found them all. So, we have a couple of things we want to do. We're going to maintain this party for just a little bit. First things we want to do is hit up a town because we are in drastic need of some tents and other various necessities. That's not the right one. Oopsie. I meant to keep going. We'll be going there in just a moment. Don't you worry. Doma Castle is a place we want to be. You might remember the discussion where some NPC mentioned that if they fell asleep in Doma Castle and experienced some hauntings, that's something we're going to experience ourselves in just a bit, or at very least investigate. Stay there. Alright, now we'll go to the item shop, buy a bunch of tents, be on our way. Oops. Tents! Let's get like 10 of them, because I'm tired of not having them. Let's get a couple of sleeping bags just in case. How many holy water? Yeah, we got a ton of holy water. We're out of almost out of ethers, but we should be using high ethers from now on anyway. And on we go. Excuse me, madam. Thank you. Alright, next step. We're going to be visiting an old friend. One of the first we've met in this ruined world. I believe he's this way, actually. That's right. We're gonna go check up on Sid. Now, if you remember, we managed to save his life when he was drastically sick. So first we're gonna go say hi. I'm all better now. Thank you, Celeste. He seems to be fine living on this island alone. But go to the beach, and you will find the Quetzali Magicite. We'll give it a quick look, see what it does. The Quetzali lifts the party up for an aerial attack. That's right, it turns you all into jumpers, but also teaches haste. Haste-ga, slow-ga, slow, and float. So, haste-ga, extremely useful. Haste on the whole party. Slow-ga, slow on the enemy group. Not as useful, but still useful. It also teaches float, and it has an interesting effect. I don't think anybody in this party is interested in learning all that. Actually, I'll start it on you. You keep this, Mark. How are you on Velagarn? Still, we only gained like 5 AP in that damn place. Alright, so that gave us what we need. Next step. Science Doma Castle. If you're wondering why I didn't do certain events earlier, because they might have seemed useful in getting other characters, I wanted to get all the characters first, then do all the side stuff. Because, that's the way I prefer to do it, and that's the way it was set up in the walkthrough, too. So I kind of decided to go with that. I didn't see any reason to deviate from the walkthrough. What we now need to do is search around Doma Castle. See if we can trigger something to happen. Cyan's family. That's where they died when the poison hit. Alright, where do we want to go? Trying to find the exact place we want to rest. I don't think it's upstairs. No, not up here. I think it's ground floor in one of the barracks. I think this room? Rest for a bit. Doop. Oh my. We all woke up, but it seems Cyan is still asleep. Why, hello there, children. I'm Laragorn. I'm Kurlax. I'm Mobius. Cute fact. Original translation: Larry, Curly, and Mo. We're the Dream Stooges. The man's soul is ours. The man's soul is ours. This man's soul is ours. Bon appetit. Wait! And somehow he managed to follow them through whatever portal it is they got into the into here. And here we are, but we seem to have separated from our party. The first person you'll be in control of is the person at the bottom of your party. I didn't specifically account for that when I did this, I just did this. You're gonna want to find everybody as soon as possible. Uh-oh! Trouble! If you want to run from every fight that you're doing on your own, you can. But it's not necessary. Not since we waited so long to do this. Fyra! Don't you imp me. I have a ribbon. You can't charm me either. I have a ribbon. That's why I love ribbons. They're amazingly useful. Just attack. Wait, did that not hurt her? That's not hurting her. Oopsies. Burn. Why aren't you burning? That one just had more health than everybody else for some reason. Is that the original Luring Rider graphic? I believe so, yes. Oh right, shouldn't I have the Enhancer equipped? I should have the Enhancer equipped. Oops. I could have been hurting more this entire time. I believe you want to go in here first. Yep. You followed us all the way in this guy's dream? I'd better not fight you until I have my brothers with me. Ciao for now. They changed her clothes in the Goddess's sprite in one of the versions. It's the PlayStation version, I believe. The PlayStation version has the newer graphics that are supposed to make that less revealing. The GBA version used the SNES version sprites, I believe. Don't quote me on that, I might be getting them mixed up. But you are right, those were changed in one of the versions. Oops, I'm going in circles. I'm gonna go this way. This way? There we go. You followed us all the way in this guy's dream. Better not fight you without my brothers. Ciao for now. Wake up, Edgar! Or don't wake up. We're in a dream. Waking up would be bad. Oh well. I think I go this way. There's no treasure in this area I'm terribly concerned about, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I believe the Alluring Rider in the PlayStation version was given pants. Or something along those lines. I believe you could not get to the store unless you had all three party members, by the way. We're the Dream Stooges, and we're all together now. There's no escape for you. Remember, Larry, Mo, and Curly. Okay, so before we move on, all three of them have different stats and different weaknesses. We're going to go after Kurlax first. It is weak to ice and water and absorbs fire. Which one of you is Kurlax? I don't know. So we're going to hit them all with ice and see which one takes the most damage. Yeah, that did nothing. Alright, Kurlax is the one on top. Come at me, bro. Yeah, we're not taking much damage. Oh, a double hit with that. Oh, that was just mean. The reason why I want to go after Kurlax first, by the way, he can revive the others. Let's see. Mobius is the most annoying because he just doesn't have a weakness. And there's Reflect, so doesn't really matter. If you're who I think you are, I should hit you with Fyra. Yep, okay. Now we just physical attack the last one. No, he wasn't weak to fire. That was actually the other guy. This guy's weak to fire. Whoops. Doesn't matter. 6 AP. Woot. Oh my, that's a familiar noise. Yes, here we are. On the Phantom Train. How are you doing on Phoenix, by the way? Decent. Alright, so this is one of the areas you really want to look around carefully. And you want to save and tent up, maybe? No, I don't need a tent. Dreamscape Phantom Train. Okay, we want to keep going until we find a set of levers. So you might notice that, yes, there are different enemies in this Dreamscape and the other Dreamscape. If you're going for bestiary entries and for stuff to find on the Veldt, keep in mind, you're going to have to look around more so than I am. I'm just not terribly concerned about all that. Ah, hell. Oh, it didn't work. He doesn't even have a ribbon equipped. Oh well. It just had a % chance to fail, I think. Alright, inside again. Oh my! Yep, going through his memories of what happened. After all that happens, you get to actually go inside. Push that once. Push that again. And you get access to the chest. And the Genji Glove! That's right, we finally got our second Genji Glove. Remember, you could have had to by now if you didn't mess up like I did way back in the beginning. But notice how it would have been useful for... in the beginning of the game, it would have been useful. But at this point in the game, it would have been useful for all of, like, one dungeon. Because then you would have had 2 characters that could use Genji Glove, and that was about it. Now we have 2 characters that can use Genji Glove, and pretty much no other character really builds well with Genji Gloves too well. So it's not a terribly big concern. Basically, I keep it for Locke and Shadow, and that's it. And, of course, oh my, it won't let me in! Whatever would I do? I believe I do this? More of them. Bio. Auto crossbow. Kill this thing. Remember, human enemies usually weak to poison attacks. Which is grim, given whose... you know, dreams we're in right now. Haha! Green cherry? What do you say? One would do well to remember the position. Such knowledge would be one's salvation. A lump of metal! Hold on. I have to be in front of them. I'll just auto-attack all these guys. They're not a problem. They just like to cast some lightning bolt style spell. Hey! Oops. Gosh darn it. Hold on. If I do... I don't remember exactly how to get this thing. And it is kind of important. And again, with turning him into an imp. Stop it, game. I don't remember. Okay. All that is an ice shield. We've got plenty of those. I'm not terribly worried. A back attack? Whatever will I do about a back attack? Oh my. Don't put people to sleep. That's rude. Alright, all I have to do is drill or chainsaw you. So let's try chainsawing. Oh, look at that! It failed! That's why chainsaw is awful, Illuniar. Ice shield. Oh, never mind, that's the ice shield. How silly of me. Bio. The chainsaw's awful because half the enemies are immune to insta-death, and half the time it uses insta-death. That's why I always use drill, even against non-bosses. Wait, no? Oh, wait. I think I remember what I need to do now. Now I do this. And I go around. Stop turning him into an imp! I think the computer's figured out who's not immune to imp status. Alright, now you go down here and around. Oh, these guys can just die. Ah, this is where we do this trick. Right. I don't think you can get the other chest now that I think about it, because it has nothing to do with this. I think it might be just a trick chest. Who'd have thought? Sort tent. Alright, good. Got some rest in. Alright. I believe it went something like this. No? I forget which one, what the combination is. Wait, no, I think it's left and right, and then I'm supposed to go to the thing. Right. Okay. Instead of actually fighting the Phantom Train, we end up in here. Of course. And we're even in Magitech armor. How strange. Cyan? Where are you going? Oh no! He's being chased by soldiers. Let's go help him. And now we get to fight in Magitech armor. Wow, it's been a long time. Of course, all of our abilities are just about the same. If you brought Terra, she would have her special Magitech armor abilities. But other than that, everybody else has the same Magitech abilities. And it looks like Locke learned Firaga. Still a long ways to go on everything else for Phoenix, but Firaga's not a bad thing. Arise and Curaga are super useful as well. Heiska and Sloga. And I think about it, shouldn't I have you and Lakshmi? Oh, you already have. You're the one person who has Curaga. Never mind. Getting close, but not quite. Just Fire Beam. There's no reason to do anything more complicated. Oh, unless that happens. They do have a decent AoE attack. So I'll go ahead and start using Healing Force a bit. And then I'll spam them with spells. With beams. Healing Force is just nice because it doesn't cost any magic. Alright, he learned Float, which is good. I'd like him to learn Heiska, because that is a super nice spell. I'm pretty sure this is the only encounter you can get in this area. And I think I'm going in circles. Yep, I am going in circles. Oh, never mind. Say hello to Io. Weak to thunder. I think. Either that or Magitech armor is based on your magic stat. Oh well, it didn't even get to attack us. 4 AP though, which is super nice. I believe you just have to keep going in circles for a little while. Or go up this way? I don't remember exactly how you clear this part. A Schmidt! I guess I was wrong about the only one encounter in here. Oopsies. Ah, there we go. Yeah, you just had to go backwards once. Uh-oh! Yeah, I can't take Magitech armor across a rickety bridge like that. Where have we ended up now? Doma Castle, but we're still in the dream world. Oh my! Please, save my husband. Save Cyan. Where are we? What is this place? You're inside Cyan. You're inside Cyan's mind. I wasn't sure which one was saying anything. My husband Cyan continues to torment himself over what happened to Doma, what happened to the world, and what happened to us. And because of the depths of his despair, a monster known as Rexsoul is latched onto him. Rexsoul is a monster formed from the countless souls lost in the course of the ancient conflict. They're hurting my dad! Please help! Alright. Please, help Cyan. You have to help Dad! They give us a save point to rest in if we need it. And we must go and find Cyan before Rexsoul wrecks his soul. I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for anyway. Now, just to double check something. Okay. I'm set. Burn, you motherfuckers! Edgar gained level. Locke is learning stuff. Cool. Arise and Curaga. I think I might need... I do need re-raise at some point. But goodness, is that a far way away. I could learn Asuna. Oh, I really want to give you strength. I want to equip Bismarck on you. Right. But Cyan still has Bismarck anyway. I'll just keep him on Phoenix. Goodness, that's overkill. Something happened. I skipped a lot. Yeah, no. Quetzali, sorry. Did you learn this? You shouldn't have. Okay. My dear, do you love me? What art thou asking me? Warrior does not speak of such things. I love thee. I love thee more than anything. Yay! I heard that? I love thee, I love thee. Dad loves Mom. Owain. I heard what Dad said to Mom. Adorable. But you kinda gotta hope your mom and dad love each other. Let's be completely honest here. But by going towards the throne we find... You must be Rexall. Let Cyan go. You're too late. This man can't escape me. He's overcome by despair at his own powerlessness. I am fed by his sorrow, his anger, and his hate. And now I shall partake of yours as well. Rexall, 23,000 health, and 6 health, sorry. Weak to ice, absorbs fire, and holy. I will possess one of your bodies. Perhaps I'll return to this form once you've expired. Unfortunate. He has now possessed one of our characters. And that got rid of one of them, at least. They like to counter with Blizzaga when you hit them with something like that. Alright. First step. Kill one of our people and see if it works. I'm gonna have Locke and Edgar do it because I need Celeste for something. Nope. On to the next character. Can't even drill himself. Goodness, Edgar. Almost there. There it is. Alright, now what you want to do is very quickly cast Banish. Because it can just go ahead and possess someone right away. Oh, hell. That was supposed to work. He's weak to ice. Fantastic. Arise. I need to get him back alive. Actually, Banish might only work on his little allies, now that I think about it. Alright, well. Blizzara. I bet Chainsaw would have worked. No, it wouldn't have. This guy doesn't have a ton of health. That's because he spends most of his time possessing someone. And I'm not terribly worried about my health, because I'm going to want to have to kill my own party members eventually anyway. Unless I can kill him super fast. Gotcha. That might do it. Got him! In one transition. Not the easiest thing. He will repossess people, and usually he's faster than that. I just got lucky. $7 AP, and obtained a guard bracelet. We will check what that does in a moment. I thank thee. I thought I could hear my wife and son calling out to me. Voices gave me strength to hold on. Elaine! Owain! Thank you, my love. You really are strong, Dad. No, I couldn't do anything. Not then, and not now. I'm a man without honor. No, you've always had more than enough. Son of a bitch, you're ruining a dramatic moment, you damn big vehicle. My beloved will always be with you. Dad, I love you. Please, wait! We'll always be at your side. Might have seen some very, very interesting stone in the throne room. And the throne itself. We'll be back there in a moment. Elaine and Owain live on in my heart. I can no longer dwell in the past. I must follow the road which I believe to be right. Sand purged his mind of confusion and doubt. Sand's swordsmanship attained its peak level. In fact, if you go check him out, you will see his Bushido now has every skill. He's learned Eclipse, shapes key energy into a shower of blades which rain down upon all enemies. Tempest, unleash a powerful 4-strike combo against multiple enemies. And Oblivion, cleaves all enemies in two. Might remind you of a certain character that exists in many Final Fantasies, actually. But Tempest is basically the newest one that we're going to use the most. It's an improved version of his other 4-strike combo. Now then, going back into the throne room, we will find ourselves the Alexander Magicite. Extremely powerful Magicite, and we also... Give me a sec. The Masamune, a masterfully made katana. But it's weaker than the Murakumo. So, if you did stuff in the order I did, not that useful. Oh, right. Alexander. I should check that out, shouldn't I? Alexander casts Holy, or is capable of teaching you Holy, Shall Protect the Spell, and Isuna. The Oblivion Sensensuken connection when I played this before. Cleaves enemies in two. Where else have you seen that happen before? There's one person in particular in Final Fantasy that does something like that. Alexander is very useful for teaching the Holy Spell because the Holy Spell is amazing. Everything else is just a wonderful, wonderful bonus. Unfortunately, my main caster is a bit busy at the moment, and I want you to finish Hastega, and you only need Strength, so for now, it's not a big deal. 10 more AP, though, is all we need to learn the Aga spells for Celeste, which is very important. I'm neglecting to mention the character. I'm not saying it out loud. There's a reason for that. That takes care of that page. Give me a moment. Aha! However, speaking of that character, we actually might be doing something about that soon. If we hop into here, you might remember Figaro Castle. That's something very interesting with it. When it would go underground, it seemed to get stuck somewhere. That wasn't the only place it could get stuck, however. We're going to go ahead and hit up an inn, just real fast, and then we're going to go into Figaro Castle. You only used one group, Luniar. The entire point of this game is that you can use just about any character and they'll be useful. They all have their builds. It's super cool. I tend to stick mostly with Locke once I get him, and Edgar, and Sabin is usually a stable character, but that doesn't mean I only use them. I rearrange things. Gotta keep it somewhat interesting, after all. They're the best. Ah, well. I mean, if you build them, yes, they're the best. Alright, so we're gonna hop back in real fast and get a little bit closer to Figaro Castle. And we're gonna head on in after saving the game. And we're taking Sand with us because he did just learn a bunch of new stuff. Actually, let me look. I think I'm gonna rearrange my party a tiny bit. Do you have anything really important to learn? No, you're on re-raise, which isn't terribly important. Edgar, you're close on the Quetzali. So I just need 10 AP, so I'm gonna do some super fast grinding, and we're gonna get 10 AP. Once we've gotten 10 AP, then I'm going to rearrange my party, and we're going to use a different group. How are you guys? Quetzali. Almost. Three more AP. Let me just see how much AP I got for that fight. 1. Okay, so that's 2 more fights. Alright, good. Now then, we're going to hop onto our airship, and we're going to get a completely different party except for Cyan. We're going to keep Cyan, but everybody else is going to be different. Because, like I just mentioned, variety is the spice of life. Terra, we've got you taken care of because you have Aga spells. So I don't need to bring Locke, as much as I love him. So Cyan is going to be in the party. Strago and Realm are going to be our casters. Don't want to show off Gogo just yet because I don't really have a strategy in mind for how to use him well. So we're not gonna. Shadow? I think Shadow's a good choice. Let's bring Shadow. Alright, unequip. Relics first of all. Genji Glove plus Gigas Gloves. Equipment optimized, that's fine. Genji Helm and Genji Armor. Relics. You are getting a ribbon. Actually, your Memento Ring basically is a ribbon. But actually it's not as good as a ribbon, so... Pen. Give you an earring. You know what? I think I'll do the same thing with him. Ribbon Hyper Wrist. Alright, equip everybody. Priest Miner, Circlet. Crystal Mail. Alright, relics are taken care of. Espers. You were also on Bismarck, weren't you? So let's give you Phoenix. That would be useful, but I need someone on Villa Garmonda. So I'll give you Villa Garmonda and Strago. I'm gonna give you Alexander. I like it. Alright. Completely different party, rearrange some things. This party doesn't have as many levels, which is part of the point. They need to gain some. And they need to gain some spells. Holy is an important spell to have, but not a make or break, necessarily. I don't think you have to bring Edgar with you when you do this. Also, I believe I want to go check out the shop that is here. Which I don't remember where it is. No, not this way. It's... right. It's one of these. If Edgar's with you, you get a discount here, as usual. Debilitator. That's right! Assigns enemy a random elemental weakness. I forgot that existed. That is a new tool that we could have gotten since the first time we opened up Figaro Castle. It's not something I use very often, but actually it would be useful in the dungeon we're about to go to. And, of course, the regular item shop if you need it. Once again, Edgar gives you a discount. So what we want to do is we want to talk to the gentleman who moves to castle. Go to Figaro. However, part of the way, this stratum's unusually rough, so you may be catching on something. Stop here. When you tell them to stop here, you go out and you want to head to the other place where we came in, the prison. That's right. Because if we leave through here, we're going to find ourselves in a new cave. Say hello to Cave to the Ancient Castle. Spoiling exactly where we're going. But I figured that's not a big deal. 6 best music. This is actually the GBA version, and originally it had different music. I have an improved GBA version, by virtue of some people who hacked it, that it adds back the music that it originally had. Oh right, I didn't want her to have control. Oh shit! Everything in here has reflect. Oh god, ow! I forgot. All right, Bushido. We want level 7. But I want to show off level 8 anyway. So we're going to do that. Three down. So if you want the improved translation of the GBA version, but the improved music of the SNES version and improved colors, you're going to have to look it up how to do it yourself. I can't give you specifics. Alright, let's see. I meant to give Relm not an earring. I want to give her the fake mustache. Notice that's 2 relics that are specific to Relm. The memento ring and the fake mustache. Just, you know, keeping in mind that might be a build for her later. Be careful in here because of all the stings that have reflect. Aqua Breath is helpful. I should have rested with this party and I didn't. Oh, whoopsie doodle. Control. Thousand Needles also breaks through. I'm going to show off that. Wait, control. See, much more powerful than his other 4-hit attack. You have the GBA version 2. Finish your Final Fantasy IV GBA playthrough. The Final Fantasy IV, I played the PSP version. Learned Tsunami, which is great for Strago. You can learn Tsunami from a couple of targets, so don't worry if you're not learning it now. Wait, 3D version? 3D version of Final Fantasy IV? Oh, right, yeah. The DS version. My recommendation would be to play the PSP version because it's the best. It has, it's the complete collection, so it has the extra stuff too, and you really want that. Ah, control worked. Okay, so now what you would do on Relm's turn, you see, now you have its list of abilities instead of hers. And you'd be able to use one of them. Now, obviously, I'm killing it off, so I'm not going to be able to. But if there was something you wanted to learn through Blue Magic, that's how you do it. Strago learn Dispel and Protect. The DS version I actually have somewhere of Final Fantasy IV. I didn't like it too much. It had certain balance issues, I'm gonna call them. It felt like it required more grinding than the original version did, and I don't like added grinding. Plus, the PSP version has the complete collection, which means you also get the After Years, which is amazing! Mostly I use control just to make sure the enemy doesn't attack me. I don't always use it to, like, actually offensively use their abilities. Monster in a Box! Okay, this is a very special fight, very, very important, because it is against the Master Tonberry. Alright, first we want to do, first thing, Slow and sleep. It is weak to slow and sleep, and oh my gosh, I don't think this party has slow or sleep. Okay, backup plan. It likes to barrier change, so you never know what element it's gonna be. Fuck. Uh-oh. I was not prepared using this party. Kira! Slow and sleep, slow and sleep, slow and sleep, slow and sleep. You have slow, you have sleep. Good. Sleep is far bigger priority. If you're gonna use sleep, though, don't use physical attacks for the love of God. Do you have slow? You do not. You have, like, nothing. Okay. It didn't look like it was weak to bio. Let's try Fyra. Oh, the remake on the DS is a completely different remake. Completely different translation. Some of the fights are changed. Everything's rebalanced. Yes, it's dramatically different. Doesn't look like I found what element he's weak to. The Master Tonberry has 22,000 health, so it doesn't have a ton. If you put it to sleep, and you keep it asleep, you should be good. The army of Tonberries was honestly much more scary, mostly because they were immune to sleep, but had a bunch of other status ailments you could have flicked on them instead. Alright, I think he never got a chance to barrier change, and so he's not weak to an element. If you really want to know what element he was weak to, however, you have an option if you learn the Libra spell. I never bothered, because this is one of the few times in the entire game Libra's ever useful. So, yeah, if you wanted an option to be able to figure out exactly what element he's weak to at one point in time, that's your option. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's awake. Traveler. Traveler is an attack that hits you based on how many steps you've taken throughout the game. The more steps you've taken, the more damage it's going to do. I think it just divides by 10 or 100 or some such nonsense. I don't know exactly. Anyway, we managed to put it back to sleep, so not a big deal. Almost got it. It's gotta be almost dead. We're not hitting it with a huge amount of damage with this party, but that's because because we aren't able to take advantage of its weaknesses like we are most other bosses. Got it! Master Tonberry, done. And we learned Traveler! So awesome! Strago got to learn how that works, and we found ourselves a Gladius, which I believe might be a weapon for Shadow. Yep! Blessed Dagger with the power to smite evil foes. We'll be removing his ability to deal extra damage to human-type enemies, but look at the attack power boost. Yeah, it even adds evasion. We want this. Let's see. We're a little bit low on the MP front. That gave us a really good weapon. I believe there's one other item in here that we're supposed to grab. I need to double check if we haven't already grabbed it. We have not. So I need to look a little bit around for that, which we will do after our break. So get up, stretch, whatever you need to do, be able to keep watching comfortably. And I will be right back.